Hello, I love you so much. This message is about somebody's mother, and I'm being shown that this mother has taken you on an emotional roller coaster ride. I am actually seeing you with your mother. So only take this if this resonates, because this is about somebody with their mother. If it does, if you have a beautiful relationship with your mom, this is not the message for you. Okay, because this what I'm being shown is not a beautiful relationship. This is emotional roller coaster. And I'm seeing you riding this roller coaster, and I'm seeing that your mother has a lot of fear, or she had a lot of fear. So much fear in this woman that really dictated how she lived her life. It really dictated the choices that she made, and she didn't always make good choices. She made a lot of choices that hurt you, and this was a result of her own fear and her own pain. And I'm almost hearing her say, like, almost seeing like you kind of confronting her and being like, you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable, because I'm seeing that you could tell that she was really wounded and, you know, very controlling and very wounded, had a lot of fear. Maybe you tried to counsel her at some point, but she doesn't listen. She didn't listen. She might not be here with us right now, in the physical. You know, she's around in spirit. But this woman had a lot of fear, and it dictated her life. I'm also seeing like she had a lot of nightmares, recurring nightmares based on some of these fears. And so maybe she was afraid of heights, or maybe she was afraid of cars, being in an accident, or maybe she was afraid of, what I'm seeing is she was afraid of crashing and burning. So she had such a tight control on everything, including you. And she was very unforgiving. It was like her way or no way. I'm seeing it was like you had to assimilate to what she believed was right. Otherwise, she was going to punish you. And sometimes the punishment were like psychological punishments, or withholding of love. So I'm seeing you're on this emotional roller coaster. You're on this roller coaster of an experience with her. And it's almost like you realize like you're on this roller coaster, and then all of a sudden it took a turn, and you're going down this like really scary, steep, as roller coasters do, right? You're going down this really steep, scary slope, and it's almost like you have something in your hand and you're almost about to lose it. You're almost about to lose it, but you don't lose it. And I feel like this is symbolic of you almost losing a piece of yourself, but being able to, yeah, I just got chills. So it's like, this woman and this roller coaster of a ride she put you on made you almost lose yourself completely, but you were able to hold on to it. There was like that spark inside of you that just didn't go out, because she really tried to mold you into somebody that she wanted you to be. And I am seeing, because you wanted her love, you wanted her approval and her acceptance. Like, this is going on from such a young age, that you did like chameleon yourself a little bit to be who she wanted you to be when you were around her. Or you did give her things that she wanted. Like, you did kind of do it her way. But this wasn't fully who you were. It's almost like you were two people. So when you were around her, you were the person that she wanted you to be. And that's very understandable. It's very understandable. It's like it's a survival response. It's a trauma response. It's, you know, we all want to be loved. We want to be loved by our mommy. You know what I mean? I'm sending you so much love, because I really feel like very emotional right now, and how deep this cut you. But I am seeing that you almost losing this thing that you were holding on to on this ride, but not losing it. And every time you came down this very steep slope, or it would like be like a turn or something like that, things you didn't expect, You would almost lose it. But then you started to realize, I'm not going to lose this piece of myself. Like this is solid. This is who I am. This is my true self. And my true self, I'm never going to drop that. I'm never going to, and you merging with that true self. I do see another woman there, but I'm seeing this woman is not, this woman is there for you. Whether this is, maybe this, who is this woman? She's like somebody that stepped in for you, to be there for you. Did you have like a teacher or somebody that you bonded with in high school or in like your early education? A teacher that really took an interest in you and wanted to spend time with you in a really kind and loving way, a respectful way. Did you spend time with this teacher? This teacher really believed in you and saw you. This person was sent to you. It's given a little bit like maybe you were like a teenager, like anywhere between like 13 and 17 or 18. While you were still in school. It could have been middle school or it could have been high school. It could have been something like, I'm seeing like English teacher or like an art teacher. But this woman came in to support you and guide you at a time of your life where you were feeling very lost. And they just really liked you. They liked you. They like loved you. This was like soul family. They saw you and they knew that you were in, they knew who this mother was. Like this mother had a lot of people fooled, because I think what's coming through is this mother is kind of charming when she wanted to be. So she kind of like had a lot of people wrapped around her finger. And did your mom work in the school with you? Or was she affiliated with the school somehow where people knew her? Like maybe PTA, or maybe she volunteered in some other way. People knew your mother, but this woman saw your mother's true colors. She wasn't fooled by her. She saw. And she stepped in for you to be there for you. But I'm seeing it wasn't for a long time. It was a short time. And you developed a relationship. You always had like a fondness for this teacher. So I'm seeing for like, yeah, for some of, at a really tumultuous time in your life where you were very lost, this is when this teacher stepped in to kind of ground you a little bit. You were having a lot of issues with yourself, not liking yourself. I mean, it's very hard to like yourself when you have, like your primary caretaker doesn't show that they like you. So it's very hard to like yourself. You kind of take on those emotions. This person helped to ground you a little bit and help you make you feel like you actually were important and you did have value. I love that. I love the energy of this person. They really did care about you. I don't see that you have contact with them right now, but maybe you do. But I'm seeing it was like certain people stepped in at certain parts of your life to help you, but they didn't stay for very long. And it was just to remind you of how valued and special you truly are when you're in these dynamics where everything is coming against you. So the message coming through really is that you are aligned with your with your authentic self, and that you've had to do a lot of work to merge with this person. You've had to do a lot of healing. You had to do a lot of inner child work. And you had to accept that this woman wasn't who you thought she was or who you wanted her to be. And even though she had other people fooled, and other people might love her or think that she was a wonderful person, like you know what she was capable of. You truly know what she was capable of. And it was almost like this took decades for you to come to terms with. I am seeing like it was very difficult for you to digest, and you might have had some type of problems with your teeth. It was hard for you to chew. It was hard for you to chew this up and swallow it. So 11:11 on the timer. So you might have had problems with your teeth, or your throat, or your thyroid, or like stomach issues, like heart, stomach. My stomach just growled. It was like I'm hungry because it's lunchtime right now, but it's like, it's almost like you were starved of real love and affection, of genuine love. Like you never received that. And so you had to teach yourself, like you had to teach yourself how to love yourself. You had to guide yourself through that. And it was like God, it was like God and your spirit team constantly trying to remind you of how loved you truly are. But you didn't believe that for a long time. This is making me feel really sad. You didn't deserve that. You are so loved. You are such a beautiful person. You are such a beautiful person, inside and out. And this woman did a number on you. She did a number on you. But I am seeing you've been able to rise and shed those layers and heal. And sometimes, you know, it leaves scars, and sometimes those scars are painful. Like maybe they ache. Maybe not always, but maybe they ache. And it's like you sought to be the opposite of everything that she was. Where she was fake, you are authentic. Where she was cruel, you are loving and kind. Where she was manipulative, you are very honest. And you've achieved just that. You have achieved that. I see that in you. I see you are a good person, and I see it's difficult being in this world with a lot of not good people around. A lot of very selfish, wounded people. You're a very sensitive soul, and this is a very difficult experience for you. But you have achieved what you came here to achieve, as far as going through that experience, having that experience, and then healing yourself from it. And you might still be in a healing process, and that's okay. But I'm seeing like you're not still on that emotional roll. It's like you took your power back. You're not still on that emotional roller coaster ride. Like you are out of it. And now actually this mother figure can only learn from you. If she's not with us at the moment, she is in spirit. She's around you in spirit. And she continuously learns from you, because you are a beautiful soul. You are an advanced soul. And you are like a teacher. And you teach by example. And your energy is just so radiant and beautiful, and people pick up on it everywhere you go. They don't always say it, but they see it. And you can sometimes catch that glimpse where they're like, they do a double take at you, or they look at you a certain way, and you just know that what they're seeing something in your energy field. Even if they look away I know, I am seeing like babies love you. So if you go places and there's like young children, like, I don't know, like a year old, 13 months, maybe even younger, like they stare at you because they see your radiant energy field. You have a beautiful aura. And it's been so hard for you. And I'm sorry you went through that. You didn't deserve it. And your love is beautiful. And I love you so much. And God loves you so much. You are so loved. And I'm sending you so much peace. If you're still healing, I'm sending you healing energy. If you want it, I'm sending you comfort. And I'm keeping you in my prayers. I pray for all of us all the time. And not just us, but like I pray for these wounded people who think that it's okay to hurt us, because in the end they're only hurting themselves, because the karma that they have to face for it is just going to be brutal. And if they don't face it in this life, they're going to come back and face it in another life, and it's going to suck. So I'm going to leave it at that. You've cleared your karma. I want you to know that. If you had karma you brought into this past life, I said it in a previous video most recently, but I want to say it again. You've cleared your karma. And you haven't like created bad karma for yourself. Like I do see whatever, like if you have made mistakes or whatever, and it like created some type of karma for you, it was like an immediate thing where like you were able to learn the lesson and fulfill that debt. So you fulfilled your karma, okay? And you are a beautiful, lovable, so lovable, amazing soul. And I'm really proud of you, and God is really proud of you. And that was some ride. But you know, you're doing a great job. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And just know that you are so loved and guided and protected always. So I'll catch you in the next video. And I hope that you have a super day. And I hope that you love on yourself a little extra. And that's that. Okay? I'll talk to you soon.